these jobs, like a guard, he'll tell an inmate, like, listen, man, I got these daggone security this quarter. So the quarter is what is it for?
A quarter is 3 months.
3 months of the year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Every quarter, that's in the federal system. Every quarter, a guard is only allowed to work a unit for 3 months. Now you got some guards that got longevity. They'll put the bid back in for that unit and get it. But they still got a bid on it. Like the guards that got all the long time in, you see them work a block 6, 9 months. Eventually, they're going to have to leave 1 quarter though.
Who was your favorite guard out of all the prisons you've been to?
Oh man, old head Cooksey, man. He retired at Fort Dix, man. Old head Cooksey. Shout out to Cooksey. Anybody ever been to Fort Dix and no old black man Cooksey retired, man. Cooksey wasn't bringing in no pack or none of that, but he treated the men with respect and with dignity, man. He been there, he's seen it long enough, been working there for 50 years. So it ain't nothing you can get over. Like Cooksey the type, he'd come, he don't wear keys. Cooksey leave his keys, and like, cause I was at Fort Dix low, so he'll leave his keys in the office. So you'll never hear him walking. And then he was so thorough that the dudes that we had on lookouts, like we used to, like I told you, when we was in Fort Dix and we was getting cell phones and stuff like that, everybody that had a cell phone will come up with, they'll come together in a group. It might be 400 niggas or 300 niggas on a unit at Fort Dix. Out the 300 niggas, 200 niggas got a cell phone. All of us meet up. 300 niggas got a cell phone. We'll meet up and put together. The money in the jail is macros. Macros are cigarettes. Yeah. At the time, cigarettes stopped being sold. So you'll give up $5 every week. We eat. So you imagine, do the math on that. I'm just saying, say about 100 niggas had a phone. So 100 niggas get putting up 5 macros every week. So 100 times 5 is what?
100 times 5 is 500.
And yeah, so you doing that with, you got 100 niggas that's putting up 5 macros. So now you get about 4 dudes that want to work. And when work mean you stand by the window in the unit, like every unit got windows to look out, like the front of the units, the back of the units at Fort Dix. And me and you might be down on our luck in there, like we ain't got nobody sending us money, and then we'll get a crew together. You, like me, I might be like, all right, listen, they'll pay me $40 a week. Each macro counts as $1. So they'll sit me by a window, and my job is to sit in this window for how many hours I gotta work it and watch out for the police. I might be back there on the phone myself. I might be back there smoking cigarettes or back there playing cards because I'm got a window. My job is to see if a lieutenant is coming, because you know guards will be getting on the go-karts up there, like 5 guards, and come raid units, come running on units real fast with the phone detectors and all that. I see them coming. 5 Agua Una running up the path. Agua Una running up the path. That's my job, but it's like 5 of us working. I'm at the front window, he at the back window, and you might be in the phone on the cell. All you hear is, 5 Mucho Agua Una coming through the back door. I know it's a lot of police.
And now you cheeking.
I cheek it, throw it, whatever. You got dudes that get scared, drop it right on the floor. He's a goofball. I'm putting it in my shoe and I'm walking lightly. Or I'm boofing, boom. Not boofing, but cheeking him. If it's a small enough joint, I'm bopping him.
So everybody running your bunker to hand you?
No. Everybody don't do that. No, everybody. I'm only cheeking my device. Or if I had your device, I ain't losing it. I'm going to cheek it.
Yeah, I don't want it back.
So it might be one of them days I've been down the gym working out real hard. I might came back and got your joint real fast before I got in the shower. And then they talking about something. They coming up the back steps, y'all. I don't want to lose this phone. This phone is my world in jail. I'm duffing it. Doom.
What you mean?
Sweaty and everything.
What you mean cheek, or you just go?
I'm cheeking it. I'm cheeking it. I can cheek this. I'm cheeking it. All I'm doing is laying it between my cheeks and they coming in. They coming in with something. You could beat the wine with them and all that, but sometimes if they get real dark, the wine gonna go off. But they just want to pat you down because they want to know. They know other people up here trying. They don't want to miss their lick, so they moving right on. I done got their ass real fast.
So they don't say take your shoes off.
Sometimes, a lot of times they do, but sometimes you gonna get them.
Yeah, I see you got your shins out today, man.
Yeah, man. They little ashy too.
Yeah, I was saying there's some lotion over there.
Yeah. The pardon self, y'all. Pardon self.
Intensive care lotion over there.
Yeah. All you want to do is play off.
Eucerin, whatever that is. So wow. Yeah. So these raids come up, but back to the guard you're talking about. He said he was a good.
Oh, Cooksey. Old head Cooksey, man. Like Cooksey used to walk around the units, right, and nobody would say Agua Una or Agua Dos. Yeah, I mean Agua Dos means. They coming up the back steps. Agua Una means the front steps. And then, the guards know the call. They're here. Agua Una, guard know niggas is in there. Then niggas will get out the way. Like motherfucker might be working the steps. Agua Una coming up the steps, then he'll run. Cause they'll try to lock you up for that.
Yeah.
Like a nigga being a lookout, man, they know what you're doing, giving everybody heads up while you're walking around. They'll give you a write-up for that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be doing that. They like, you running an operation in jail. But Cooksey, he used to walk around and nobody, because he was cool. So we might be on the phone, me, you, Lil Tawfiq, we all might got jacks and we chilling. He might be rolling up some weed or something. See a bus and boom, what y'all got? Niggas be like, oh, give me the phone. Oh, y'all give me honey buns and I need a cold Pepsi. Don't get caught in them phones, man. They want y'all with these phones. Cooksey was to the point, and I'm not saying he wasn't doing his, well, he wasn't doing his job. If we being honest, he was letting the men live, but he wasn't gonna give us no key to escape, but he still wasn't doing his job. If you want to upstand and
he wasn't like putting his foot on your neck.
Exactly. I'm not saying that what he was doing is right. You know what I'm saying? Because you got dudes in there that's using phones and getting people hurt out in the real world. They need to be in jail. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'm just saying he treated the men like men, man. Cooksey would walk past the bathroom, he'd be like, if one of y'all fall out, man, y'all know the prices of smoking that K2, man, tighten up. And keep on going. He eating a bag of chips he done took out somebody's cell, walking down the hallway. Ain't nobody tripping off Cooksey though. Cooksey, get your ass out of here, your mother. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Boom, we did our little eights like that on Cooksey. Cooksey was one of the best guards, man, I ever.
And he retired while you was there?
No, he retired when I left. I got kicked out of that jail. He was still there. But when I was, you know what I mean, then they was, you know, you run into guys as you was at jail, at certain jails you was with. Yeah. Guys would be like, yeah, Cooksey retired. I'm like, yeah, but I knew that before he was leaving. He's like, yeah, it's almost time for me to have that party. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Real live over here. Shout out to Cooksey. Now, what was the worst guard you ever experienced in there?
Oh my God, Chester the child molester. This motherfucker right here, old Caucasian man. Another one, he's probably retired now. Another one that been working there 27, 28 years. And he's so burnt out that you would think the guards that got all this time in this, like, all right. Usually a guard that got all that time in, they on the other side of the fence. And when I say the other side of the fence, meaning that they ain't really going out there. What they doing, they eating and they skating, man. If you ain't killing nobody in front of them and forcing them to do their job, these people with this time in, they cool, bro. They sitting back doing them. But other than that, you know, this dude Chester, man, Chester was crazy as hell. Chester come on the block. He just was he hated inmates. He hated the people that they call criminals. Like, he looked at that like, y'all should be in here forever. They only gave him 10. Why they didn't give him a dub? Cooksey was one. I mean, not Cooksey.
Say that?
No, not only that. That was his attitude. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that he caught me one time, breathalyzed me, and locked me up twice. You know, in jail, they talking about some, you know, they give you a breathalyzer, like when they come doing random breathalyzers and all that. It's the old back in the day joint. It's like a straw on it, and they tell you to blow, and they press the machine, you blow, and then you'll hear a pop, bing, and then they be looking at the numbers if you've been drinking. So I was drinking one day, and you know, dudes say you could beat the drinking joint by putting peanut butter in your mouth, hold it in the back of your throat when you blow.
No, don't do it. Good.
Or you have ice underneath your tongue. You know what I'm saying? Ice supposed to, you know what I mean, I guess numb the fucking straw or something like that. Whatever the case may be. Ain't none of that work. I had ice, peanut butter, everything you could think of to stop me from blowing numbers of alcohol. So I went up there and I blew.
No, don't do it.
and I blew.
Sure.
And when I blew,
wow.
I looked at the joint and I see the numbers going up slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm looking,
50.
he like, no, it got to like 17 or something. And that's way up, over 2.5, it's whole time. I was at like 14, 17. So I was like, what that mean, Cooksey? He said, you know what it mean? It mean you've been drinking. Go stand your ass over there. We got one for the whole. I'm like, but they got to breathalyze you 10 minutes later to see if it was 40. So I'm sitting there for that 10 minutes telling niggas, bring me some peanut butter, because they don't let you go nowhere. I mean, you gotta sit there. I'm like, put me a little big ass scoop of peanut butter. Niggas is coming, peanut butters in plastic. Put that shit in my hand. I'm dumping that joint and all that. Ain't none of that. I go back and blow again. That shit went up higher than it did last time. I'm like, man, licking really kicked in there that last 10 minutes that went past and locked my dog ass up. But that was Cooksey, man. Ain't nobody like Cooksey, man. He was crazy. I know a couple. It's a CO that became a lieutenant named Petty. Everybody that was at Fort Dix with me know who this nigga is, and he from New York. Not only Petty, Ruffin. Black ass Ruffin. You know who you is, Ruffin. I don't know if he still work. And he was one of the worst kind. Him and Petty, they'd play with you.
No on duty.
Meaning they'd be real cool with you when you got a lot of cars. And all y'all who going to jail, and if you breaking law, you go to jail, expect the police like this. I'm warning you. They'd come in, what's up, man? I mean, play the game. Yeah, man, these hoes and this and that. I was just at club, such and such, and they might be from Jersey, especially if you at a home jail close to your home.
Yeah.
And Petty and this nigga named Ruffin, Man, they the worst kind of niggas, man. Ruffin come, you will get caught with the phone. He be like, man, just tell me who got another phone. I'm gonna give you 50 books where you go get your phone back. We still gotta take it because they know we came in here. And dudes will be in there telling them and get the 50 books and they'll be like, yeah, we found the phone, but we ain't finding on him, yeah. But the whole time a nigga done gave him some shit because they ready to write. Because you know, at the time, you get caught with a phone, you was getting disciplinary transferred. Niggas did not want to leave Fort Dix, New Jersey. That was like being
on the streets.
Yes. That was the next best thing to being on the streets. So a nigga will compromise himself and tell on some jailhouse telling, yo, they got phones stashed in the urinal behind the third urinal in the bathroom, the downstairs, the big bathroom, and take the third urinal off the wall. You got to slide and you need a skinny. And there was another police with him that was crazy at Fort Dix. Some of the worst police I ever met was at Fort Dix. His name was Spider-Man. I forgot that was his nickname. They called him that because he could squeeze inside the vents, inside the little cracks. And that nigga, he'd go in there and come out all dirty with spider webs, dust, cobwebs, and a big ass, because you know, we'll cut the pants legs off the khakis and sew them up at the bottom and make it like a sleeve. And then you'll wrap your phone at night when you wrapping your phone up. You're like, when you hiding your phone, like you'll turn it off and all that, take the battery out and all that. You know what I mean? You'll wrap it up with a bunch of saran wrap. You know what I mean? You go through a protocol to hide your phone. Yeah. You'll wrap it up with a bunch of saran wrap because you putting it in like moist
water.
Exactly. And you don't want nothing to get, so you'll wrap your joint up, then put 1,000 socks over it, then might wrap it with some more plastic. So by the time you get your phone back the next day, like it'd be a dude to go in there and get it, and you'll get your phone back. And when you get your phone back, it take you 10 minutes to unwrap it. You be sitting there unwrapping that joint like Christmas, all these socks on the side, a whole bunch of plastic right here in front of you. Like, damn, I finally got my joint out. Let me go ahead and see who texted me while I had this joint put up. Because when you turn it on, 5 minutes later, you start seeing all the text messages pop up. You're like, damn, my girl texted me last. Let me go ahead and get back at it. Yo, baby, I got the phone out. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that joint go in there, man.
Shout out to Cocaine. Welcome to Freedom First, man. Shout out to Cocaine for becoming a member. But you know, when you in these situations, right? When you in jail, I know.
Oh, J Money, shout out to J Money, man. This my man, Jordo. I love your boy. He was at Fort Dix with me, and then you got T1000 and She 1000 at Fort Dix.
Who is that?
Now you know we call it, when you name T1000, that's the man, and She 1000, that means you're a Terminator. You are the 1000 is the new protocol type.
Okay.
The protocol type of police officer. Now, I'm talking about She 1000 was like 6'5". I'm talking about, when I say, and she was a white woman, like a Russian. I'm talking about, boy, she was 6'5" and had the body of a Brazilian boy. I'm talking about, she'd come through that joint. I'm talking about, everybody be like, we hate to see her coming, but we love to see her coming, if that makes any sense. We hate to see her coming because her big ass is crawling in the cracks that you think she ain't going in. She ain't scared of none of that. She gonna get your phone. But you love her
name.
I forgot her real niggas be naming guard. You get named about your conduct.
T1000 was her name. Or She 1000.
No, she was She 1000.
Okay.
She 1000 was the white boy that was crazy as hell.
So hold on, was she like disrespectful when she talked to y'all, or she was like cool?
No, she won't say nothing. She won't do no talking. She come getting all phones. She'll come through. I forgot her. What's her name, Jordo? What's her name, man? She 1000. You remember her name, man?
What about T1000? Who was that?
That's a police officer. That's another CO.
Okay.
He trained her, turned her to She 1000.
Okay.
White bull. He working your block. If he work your block overnight, he finding 6-7 phones over late night shift.
He know all the stats.
He finding your phone and he don't go in the office. He hides in the stalls. 3 o'clock in the morning, he'll go get in the stall and sit in there and chill. Cause you know niggas are going to the bathroom, go in the stall 2 in the morning, talk to their girl, jack off. Nigga be in there like, baby, yeah, you look good, baby. I'm just telling you how jail is and what's going on. Baby, you look good. And you know, you can hear me. I'm trying to whisper though, cause I know you probably in the next stall beating your joint, but you know, it's like a fuck fest going on up here with yourself. I'm in the phone like, yeah, baby, I couldn't wait. But he in the next stall like, you got one. Whoop, give me the phone. You can't even bust out and try to run and go hide it. You did. He'd hide in the stall right there. Now you thinking it's your man over there.
You can't just drop it and flush it.
No, some of them phones don't go down the toilet.
Oh, wow.
Because, you know, you got a bigger phone and, you know, the toilet hold only but so big. So, you know, you got to try to crush it up. And by the time all that, he tackling you and they just want that phone to lock your ass. And they getting bonuses. Little $200 bonus every phone they find. Little bean bonus every night they find. So T1000 and She 1000 was the best at that.
So you get caught with a phone, right? Is that automatic transport out of the jail?
Huh?
Phone was an automatic transport for
Yeah.
out of the prison.
At one point at Fort Dix, when they catch you with a phone, it was over with. They'll tell you when you get off the bus. The warden, when you first get to every jail you go to, your first week you're waiting to go to orientation. It's called A&O. Orientation. You'll go to orientation. Everybody that came with you on that bus will be in orientation. The warden sees you, SIS sees you. They're coming there, and while we all sitting in the auditorium, each person to get up there and make, well, I'm the head of medical, or I'm the head of the food administration, like what we eat here. If you have a problem, you can put a cop out in the meat. Well, I'm the head of the school department. If you looking to get into a certain school assignment, you talk to me, you know what I'm saying? So this is what A&O is about. And the warden told us at Fort Dix, he said, yo, yeah, man, everybody love to come here. It's like a kid shopping in a candy shop. He's like, but guess what? You get caught with any of that, man, you're going to California. Disciplinary transfer to California.
Ooh, and Cali is rough.
Yeah. Yes, coming from Fort Dix to California.
Is there any prisons like Fort Dix, like other places, like other states?
Yeah, you got a couple. I'm hearing about the Mile in Michigan. I'm hearing about Lovejoy in Atlanta. It's a couple joints where they shaking at. It's a couple good joints that dudes try to get to. It's a couple of them. Okay. You know what I mean? Butner. Everybody trying to get the Butner. You know what I'm saying? Especially them new jails that be just opening up that really ain't got a structure yet. Yeah. You know what I mean? Police ain't really found the identity of how they want to run it, and the men still, the convicts is having the way. Like, it's a couple jails that's still running, you know what I mean, the convicts way.
Listen, so